going on, everybody? It's Rev. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Dauntless. In today's video, we're going to be testing out the new cell Recycle. It's not super new. It's not a new, but it is one of the newer cells in Dauntless. And I finally got it to +6. So I want to do some testing with it here in the testing grounds. And then we're going to go ahead and head over to the hunting grounds. And I just want to know what the buff icon looks like. Looks like a chain link of some kind. And it's also just a stacking buff that goes away, which probably means it will be fine as long as you just shoot the same part. Like, it doesn't need to be for part damage, I assume. It's just, these are all just assumptions and I'm thinking out loud, but it's not like just based on the part. Once it breaks, I don't need to like move on, question mark. It's something that I'll have to test, but these are where my thoughts are at. And I want to just see if Precision Sights has the ability to ramp up. Let's go ahead and just shoot this. 148, yeah, it just keeps going up. Okay, but there's no buff icon or anything, which is strange. Okay, well, I figured out everything I needed to know. And let's go ahead and get into the hunting ground. You know what, gamers? I'm feeling like I'm gonna left click today. I'm feeling like some left click gaming. Let's go ahead and get some of this, some of that. I'm gonna mark the tail actually. I've changed my mind. I'm gonna try and hit the biggest target. I wanted Evasive Fury there, but instead I got hit, which is unlucky. Nice face break. Gonna go for the tiny arm. They have pretty low part HP. I don't know if Pangar's Lantern's the best thing to do here, but that was pretty free if I do say so myself. So we got a level 14 Rift Stalker. Gonna go ahead and just play this pretty normally out. Okay, you want to play that way. Oop. Thought I was charged. I was not. It's so hard to shoot the tail. I think I'm learning the ways, though. I think I'm learning the ways because this thing was level. Oh, let me discipline through my. Let me cancel my reload with my discipline, please. Please, Phoenix Labs. I think I'm learning, though. It should be almost dead, guaranteed. It dies off the discipline, guaranteed. Damn, he's good. Listen, if no one else is gonna hype me up, I have to do it. I'm sitting here in my room alone, you know, just recording. No one's around to hype me up. I gotta do it. Them's the rules. I don't make the rules. You gonna do anything? Huh? Okay, that works for me. The charged ammo ran out. It's unlucky. Okay, moving on. Moving on to another part. Backing up a little smidge. Gonna shoot the tail while I'm moving over to the other side. This comes rather naturally, actually. Surprised that didn't break. Pretty free, if you ask me. I say that a lot. But I mean, it is. It just comes naturally. It comes naturally, and it also is just so free. I don't know what to tell you. Here's what I want to do. I want to dodge this. I want to get in, reload. Boom. Throw this. Boom. Kind of cooking them right now. By cooking, I mean I got robbed. Okay, listen. You can't rush greatness, all right? I was so early. It's crazy. This first stalker's killing me more than the other one. Man. There we go. Killed it the same way, though. Overall, I mean, I feel like I'm dealing good damage for my level. Which is what I cannot say that for every weapon that I have played on this channel. It's hard to tell if I'm close enough to get the reload. Like, I know it has a reticle for it, but it's kind of still baiting me sometimes. Like, the animation, like, it says I'm close enough and I'm getting the suck animation, but I'm not getting the you hold the guns differently. Like, when you're super close, you hold them out in front, And then if you're doing like a normal reload, you pull them off to the side, and sometimes it just like that animation baits you very heavily. So you need to like be actively paying attention. But to be perfectly honest, I don't play this weapon very much, as you can see at the bottom. This account and this playthrough has had 0 reforges on the repeaters, and there's a good reason for that. And the reason is I just don't find them that fun. Ow, I'm getting bullied. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, and then the next reason is well, I have a hard time talking and doing anything when I'm for some reason my brain gets stunned when I'm playing this weapon because of the lack of information that you normally have. I go from like being all-knowing to being nearsighted. Dude, this thing is bodying me. Okay, but yes, I find it very hard to convey information while I'm recording to the viewers while I play this weapon. So I don't know, it just takes a lot of brain power for no reason, essentially. Like, there's no combos, there's no thought put into it. It's just more like you hold left click and you need to move around and aim, and then you're just kind of hindered by the camera for no reason. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's like, it's not like, hey, this weapon takes more or less skill than other weapons. It's just that the camera is like just so hindering that like you could get so much more done if the camera was just further out. And for some reason it's not. Plus, I find it very annoying that you would need to like use the fob slider for the repeaters, and then I would have to bring it back in, because like this camera is fine, but for some reason just that little bit of extra closeness just makes it so it's really hard. And I want to see if there's like a sensitivity for the repeaters specifically. See, this would be very useful if in the settings there was a gameplay thing that was like repeaters sensitivity, so I could just like crank 90s essentially. That would be very useful. That would be a very useful setting, because I feel very slow. I can't look around and gather information as much. So this video is kind of turning into like why I don't like the repeaters, which when it's more supposed to be about the +6 whatever. But you know, there's been many a Riftstalker deaths on this map. I should have discipline by the time it's done. That's perfect. I want to go for the face break again. Like, one hit is death for me, I'm pretty sure, on this. It's almost dead. Like, this isn't, I feel like I'm dealing good damage. And I will have discipline again, so this should be free. This will also be my 4th interrupt, which means I get more crit. And so I should be cooking. This thing just doesn't break. I guess parts just don't break on these behemoths. Is that like a feature? I'm scared, dude. All right, dude, we were dealing like 600 damage there. 600 damage crits there at the end. Overall, I think Recycle's a great cell. It's like an overpower that you can build up, does 60% damage. I mean, it does what it says it does, which is, you know, these cells, most of your cells you want to deal damage, and Recycle deals a lot of them, and it's easy to build up, especially on the repeaters. I don't think it will be super useful on other weapons, but specifically repeaters, this is probably one of the mainstays for one of my builds. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was kind of ranty about the weapon, but I'm gonna just state my opinions about the game and about the weapons as I go along. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, have a good one.